What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topics, tweets, videos y'all want me to talk about tomorrow? Hey guys, today is Monday, November 7th. It's the second week of November. We're getting closer to Turkey Day. I think tomorrow is Election Day. And then I believe also on Thursday, Wakanda Forever comes out as well. So then other than that, we got a lot of things coming out like in gaming, which I'll let you guys all know about. And all those other stuff. So yeah, otherwise I'm doing good. You guys always ask me how I'm doing. I'm doing all right. I'm doing great. I'll go into detail about it a little bit later. Maybe Indy will make an appearance if he's not sleepy. But you guys know the drill. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, and yeah, allow me to lay it on you. But guys, a quick you need to know in case you did not need to know it. My girl Agent V said, hey, Omni, make sure to let people know that leaks for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are circulating on the internet. Stay strong. So I'm not going to let you guys know about any leaks, okay? I will never do that, okay? Unless the leaks was so incredibly big that everyone in the freaking world got flashed it because an alien went to outer space and was putting it out on the planet and stuff like that. I would do my best not to do that to you guys, so I won't do that for you guys here. But be careful, okay? A lot of people are putting muted words into Pokemon Scarlet. We're muting Pokemon, mutant Scarlet, mutant Violet. When you mute Pokemon, make sure you mute the one with the E with the asterisk going up, because otherwise you still might get got. But yes, it's coming out soon. I think the game comes out. Actually, let's just transition into some of the games that are coming out this month, because there's a lot. November's gonna be absolutely huge. Number one being God of War Ragnarok. Okay, everyone's been waiting for God of War. People think that this game might be Game of the Year or a contender with Game of the Year with Elden Ring, a game that came out early in the year. But yeah, the release date is November 9th. Today is the 7th. That's 2 days. That's on Thursday. That's on Wednesday. Man, this week is gonna be wild. We got God of War. We've got Sonic Frontiers. We've got Pokemon. We've got Wakanda Forever. We've got a lot of new just content, just things to digest. As we just said earlier, we got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the latest games for the ever popular Nintendo franchise, which is going to be coming out November 18th. So once you've beaten God of War, hopefully if you do beat it by the time it comes out, then you can jump straight into the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Also got Sonic Frontiers, which is shaping up to look like to be one of the best 3D Sonic games that's come out in a long time. There's been a lot of games and there's been a lot of Sonic games that have come out and people have not liked, and people were like, please don't mess this up, Sega. Do not, okay? You just made a really good movie. You did it again. Now make a really good game. And from what I've seen, there's been a lot of positive scores. But that comes out November 8th, so that's tomorrow. So literally, Sonic Frontiers tomorrow, Tuesday. And then literally Wednesday, you get God of War, okay? So you have 24 hours to beat Sonic Frontiers, and then that's it. And kind of looking at some of the other releases here that I recognize, It Takes Two came out on the Switch on November 4th, 3 days ago. Okay, that's the game with the Forever Alone game. If you don't have a friend or a person or a spouse to play it with, then you just can't play it. I think we already said God of War, Tactics Reborn, Tactics Ogre Reborn comes out November 11th. Valkyrie Elysium comes out November 11th. Goat Simulator comes out November 17th. Ship of Fools comes out November 22nd. And of course, the best game of all time, Just Dance 2023 comes out November 22nd. So yeah, a lot of games coming out in November. So save your space. If you're bored and you have nothing to do at home, well, this is what you can do. There's a lot of gaming for this month. So guys, it finally freaking happened, yo. Stan 11037 with the chainsaw man profile picture said Pewdiepie finally on Trash Taste. That's right. If you guys don't know, we've talked about Trash Taste a few times on here. God, what? Connor, Giguk, and Joey. The three of them made a podcast where they talk about anime, and then they just stopped talking about anime because they have trash taste in it. The joke is that they never watch anime anymore at this point because they're just doing everything else, but they still obviously watch anime. But they're based out in Japan, and they've had a podcast. They just got finished doing a tour. They toured the United States, and I think some other places around the world as well, kind of just going around and just, you know, showcasing themselves, you know, talking with people, which was absolutely cool. They visited so many different places. Now they're back in Japan, and now that they're back in Japan, they're back with your boy Pewdiepie, because if you guys don't know, Pewdiepie, one of the biggest YouTubers to ever have done it and probably still doing it. He's kind of chilling right now. He lives in Pewdiepie. He lives in Pewdiepie. He lives in Japan. So it finally makes sense that these guys actually got together. And just quick clip in case you haven't seen it yet. Video came out 2 days ago. It says he's finally here featuring Pewdiepie. Trash Taste 124. We finally got Felix. And just to play a little bit from the beginning, because you guys should definitely watch the full video if you guys, you know, are into podcasts and stuff like that. They're one of the biggest that are doing it right now.
Comes to our set, plays with our toys.
Yeah. All right. It's more like an action pose.
He's kind of like, yeah.
Welcome back to this episode of Trash Taste, and with the boys as usual, Jerry and Gon. And today we have Felix.
Yeah! So I just want to pause because unless these guys are like absolutely huge, is Felix tiny? I'm always under the impression that Felix was like this 6'2" Swedish dude or something like that. But for some reason, he just looks like, I don't know, maybe his shirt is just too big or something. He just seems like a tinier guy I compared to these guys that are now look like giants. But yes, in YouTube, Felix, Pewdiepie, Trash Taste, finally happening. 2 hours worth of it, and they talk about everything. Is Felix retired? Japanese people speak good English. Learning Japanese. Felix obsession with Japan. So just basically going into everything about Pewdiepie and his progress and journey in Japan, in case you guys are curious. So this was kind of trending yesterday. This was big news, but we haven't really talked about her. Bella Poarch. She's the girl that was on TikTok. She got popular for doing the... It's literally that, like music in the background, right? But it would just be like just making facial expressions. And she blew up on TikTok, and then she made music, and she made some good music. There's one song, I forget what the name of the song that came out, the single. Oh yeah, Build a Bitch. Build a Bitch was really good. And yeah, now she's kind of been popping up and doing her thing. But apparently that's been trending was that Bella Poarch filed for divorce on her husband after 4 years, and it was all a secret until now. So surprise, yeah, surprise marriage there. Bella Poarch has been married for 4 years, and she got a divorce. It's not really a big deal, but I guess the idea is that when you're somebody that you know, it'd be like as wild, I don't know, as like finding out like Markiplier is like married or something like that. Like somebody that you just know that you see on the internet all the time. You're like, wait a minute, what the heck? They have like, they're married and they have like 4 kids or something like that. What the heck? They've been hiding this entire time. So yeah, which I understand. Like as an influencer, you don't always want to put all your business out there because some people are creeps, you know. So when you spread that type of information, things can change and things can happen real fast. So I understand why people want to keep those things private. But yeah, a couple of tweets talking about it. Somebody said Bella Poarch is the perfect example why I don't believe some of these second-gen K-pop idols are not married. At the end of the day, it's always the celeb's choice if they want to disclose it or not to the public, no matter how interactive or open they may seem to be with their fans. Yeah, this tweet right here with 131 likes shows the Bella Poarch picture of Bella Poarch and saying like, yeah, your girl was married and now she's no. That's wild though, to find out that somebody was married through a divorce. That sucks. I mean, you know, you would hope that, like, hey, I'm married, by the way, here's the person, but just be like, hey, I was married but no longer am, and and now I'm single, and now Bella Poarch is becoming a new eligible bachelorette. So guys, we got to talk about how Elon Musk is basically running Twitter into the ground, because as a person who basically makes their content around talking to you guys on Twitter, it is not looking so good. My man has only been like CEO for like the past week or so, and he has almost run this entire place to the ground. Everyone is going livid. There's fires everywhere. There's bans everywhere. He's tweeting and get baby rage mad everywhere. There's a lot going on. People are getting fired and then rehired. Let me give you the quick 411 of everything that's been basically going down with Elon Musk since he's taken over Twitter, and how everyone's just basically trolling him at this point. My boy Wolf Phoenix said Elon laid off 50% of Twitter, about 3,700 people via this letter. So first and foremost, once Elon Musk came in, he fired the entire board of members. The board, that's the people who basically control the company, so that he is basically the number one like CEO, pitch dog or whatever. No one else is gonna, like, I guess, have power or influence to like say no to his decisions. First rule in dictatorship is to get rid of any other potential dictator. Second is, as here's the first official communication from Twitter's new leadership to his staff. A week after Musk took over, a fun game where you get to find out if you're laid off or not based on 9 a.m. tomorrow, based on whether the email pops up in your Twitter account or personal account. Can you imagine you work at Twitter and you get a DM from Elon Musk or just Twitter itself? You work at Twitter and then you get a message from the actual Twitter account and you find out that you're fired. That's absolutely wild. I already read a little bit of this, but you guys got to listen to this. Imagine receiving this email. It reads team. And by the way, by team, it does not read like to you. It's literally just to a bunch of people. Okay. This was not directed towards one person. This was like a full blanket offload, like if you receive this in the mail, this chain letter, you're cursed and you're dead kind of thing. In an effort to place Twitter on a healthy path, we will go through the difficult process of reducing our global workforce on Friday. We recognize this will impact a number of individuals who have made valuable contributions to Twitter, but this action is unfortunately necessary to ensure the company's success moving forward. Quick reminder, by the way, guys, for those of you who are working for companies, they don't care about you, okay? So just detach. Continuing, given the nature of distributed workforce and our desire to inform impacted individuals as quickly as possible, communications for this process will take place via email by 9 a.m. PST on Friday, November 4th. That was 3 days ago. Everyone will receive an individual email with the subject line, "Your role at Twitter." Please check your email, including your spam folder. If your employment is not impacted, you will receive a notification via your Twitter email. If your employment is impacted, you will receive a notification with the next steps via your personal email. If you do not receive an email from Twitter HR by 5 p.m. on Friday, November, please email peoplequestions@twitter.com. So what the heck? So it's like, if you're not fired, but if you're not fired, please contact us so that we can know, you know, specifically what's going to happen to you. To help ensure the safety of each employee as well as Twitter systems and customer data, our offices will be temporarily closed and all badge access will be suspended. If you're in the office or on your way to an office, please return home. God damn. We acknowledge this is an incredibly challenging experience to go through, whether or not you are impacted. Thank you for continuing to adhere to Twitter policies that prohibit you from discussing confidential company information on social media with the press or elsewhere. That's coming out. It's me, the press. We here. We are grateful for your contributions to Twitter and for your patience as we move through this process. Thank you, Twitter. So yeah, absolutely wild to receive this. You're working for the past couple of years at Twitter. Elon Musk comes in and then suddenly like half the crew is about to get evaporated. Like, bro, like Thanos snapped. That's just crazy. It's like, after getting fired, apparently Elon Musk rehired some of the people that he did fire or is trying to. And the smartest man in the world, Jason Schreier, had tweeted this and said, Twitter Inc., after laying off roughly half the company on Friday, following Elon Musk's $44 billion acquisition, is now reaching out to a dozen of employees who lost their jobs, asking them to return. That's wow. Some of those who are being asked to return were laid off by mistake, according to two people familiar with the moves. Others were let go before management realized that their work and experience may be necessary to build the new features. Musk envisions, the people said, asking not to be identified, discussing private information. So this man, like, didn't even do like a thorough review of the people he just laying off. Like no plan. Let's just lay off a bunch of people. Oh wait, we needed him to do this. Oh wait, we needed this guy to do that. Wait, this person was in charge of doing this. We might need them. Oops, we accidentally laid off like 5 other people who are very important to these specific roles and they weren't actually eligible to be. Like already, I don't know if this man is purposely burning this company to the ground, but right now things don't look so good. For that, guys, if you don't know, he's trying to push out this thing called Twitter Blue, where you pay $8 a month subscription service, check mark next to your name to authenticate that you're real, and it can go to anyone, anybody. And as long as you're on Twitter, you can buy this thing for $8. He's trying to take people's money and to incentivize them to do so. And apparently, though, getting the check mark is not just about like keeping your identity. It's also supposed to do things like push you up higher on the algorithm, making sure that your post goes up when replies and all these things. It's basically so to make it so that if you have a blue check mark, you exist. And if you don't, people are suggesting that you're quietly getting shadow banned because, well, of this interview that is being shown right here, where J. Cole the Powerful said Elon Musk making Twitter worse by shadow banning non-verified people. So if you don't want to pay money, then it looks like you might not even exist on Twitter. So you either exist or you don't. That if you don't pay the $8, your tweets will be suppressed by an algorithm. Not making this up, he said to a room of investors yesterday and claimed this would solve hate speech. Quote, "You'll have to scroll really far to see unverified users." So wrapping this whole thing up, if you guys don't know, most recently Elon Musk has been going on a suspension rage because of this tweet right here saying, going forward, any Twitter handles engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will be permanently suspended. Previously, we issued a warning before suspension, but now that we are rolling out widespread verification, there will be no warning. This will be clearly identified as a condition for signing up for Twitter Blue. Any name change at all will cause temporary loss of a verified checkmark. So, what had happened was somebody, Kathy Griffin, Hodge twins, I haven't heard from them for freaking forever. I didn't even know they saw that at Twitter. But yeah, Kathy Griffin had named herself Elon Musk, and she got temporarily restricted, aka or suspended, for basically impersonating Elon Musk and then making funny tweets. And a lot of people were doing that. Everyone was following suit because initially Elon Musk was like, comedy is now legal on Twitter. But now, you know, when everyone's like changing their name and stuff like that, now it's like, this ain't funny anymore. You're getting suspended. Then you got another side of people like, this isn't comedy. This is illegal. This is impersonating a person on Twitter is illegal. Like, and it's getting down to the point where now you have the Elon Musk stands, and then you have like the anti, like everyone else, the internet, that is just trying to troll this man into like literally quitting or running this thing to the ground. Speaking of being ran to the ground, I thought I tweeted this, but this happened last night and I was like, what the heck? Rest in peace to H3H3 Productions. If you guys don't know, H3H3, Ethan Klein, who's always kind of like, I don't know, doing things like this or whatever, but he changed his name to Elon Musk as well. And then like on his banner, he put parody, and like in his description, he put parody, but he still got banned anyway. He made this tweet and said, even though Jeffrey Epstein committed horrible crimes, I do still miss him on nights like this for his warmth and camaraderie. Rest in peace, old friend. It had already 80,000 likes on there from just Elon Musk, essentially. And again, he had posted that it was a parody. He tweeted it was a parody. He still got banned, but I think someone had followed up and said that the rules that are currently just being made up as we speak is that you actually have to have parody in your name in order for you to, I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Just people are getting banned left and right for what is not comedy now anymore. I don't know what's going on. And Elon Musk, it's a crap show. But anyways, this is what's happening with Twitter and how it's just being run down by Elon Musk, and everyone's just going wild on it. It's mayhem, but it's not even like fun. It's like kind of annoying. Like when it's mayhem on Twitter because it's like drama or something else going on, you can just sit there and sip the tea or whatever. But like just seeing Elon Musk at the top just being like, wah, and then trying to take people's money, I'm like, it's old. Like I want something new, but like every day people are talking about Twitter blue, verify, and I just do not care anymore. A lot of you watching who don't even have Twitter, you're just like, what the heck are those guys doing? What are they doing over there? But do me a favor, just in case Twitter does end up going like, I don't know, getting destroyed and people start going to Tumblr or something else, follow me on Instagram, okay? Instagram.com/InfernoOmni, okay? Just come follow me just in case something happens with Twitter, because if I have to find another platform in order to basically, I don't know, do what we're doing now, then I might have to go to Instagram. I need a backup because Twitter's future is looking super uncertain. So just hit me up and follow on there. Let me know how you guys feel about this whole fiasco, Twitter blue and all that jazz, if you care or not. What are your actually true thoughts and opinions on the situation? So quick recap in case you guys missed it. If you did not know, in terms of League of Legends, the actual grand finals, aka Worlds, happened over the weekend, and a winner was announced. The Oscar Frem said LOL Worlds happened over the weekend, and as you guys can see, DRX Global are the 2022 world champions. They won over, I believe the team they were facing was T1. In this article by Hypebeast did a quick summary of the situation, saying the finals of League of Legends 22 World Championships went down in San Francisco last night, and DRX pulled off a shocking upset of fellow South Korean squad and three-time world's champion T1. I did not know T1 won 3 times in a row. What the hell, fat? Dethroning them 3-2 to take home the trophy in a victory that the venue announcers described as the culmination of a miracle run. Over the course of the 5-game match, viewed by thousands in persons, and per report from esports charts, a high of 5 million digital viewers, sans Chinese viewing platforms, the crowd support swung from T1, the winningest organization in League of Legends history, with star mid laner Faker. I'm a huge Faker fan. I've been a huge Faker fan for a long time, but so is most people in League of Legends. He's probably one of those well-known. He's like the LeBron James, I think, of League of Legends. I don't know if that's fair to say, but he's like one of the most popular and one of the most best players in the world. He's been like that for quite a while. But anyway, arguably the game's most well-known player to underdog DRX, with DRX cheers breaking out in the arena over the course of the match. After the clash was over, players from both the winning and losing sides were seen in tears. Quote, DRX came into the world with a lot of doubts around them. They keep improving and getting more consistent. DRX will take home $500,000 for their victory, and potentially more if League of Legends creator Riot Games hits a threshold of special end-game cosmetic sales. So yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. So Path of the Dragon said the JustaMinx situation. A couple of you guys asked me to mention this before. If you guys don't know, JustaMinx is a, well, was a member of Optic Gaming, which was prior before that was Team Envy and Esports Org. And she still is a Twitch streamer who basically streamed with a bunch of other people. There's a point in time where everyone's collaborating. She's just been in there. She's most recently, you've probably seen her in the boxing fight that's with iDubbbz, and she was there and she was throwing blows and everybody was watching her throw blows, and I think she won as well. Well, there is a situation going on with JustaMinx that is very unfortunate. Apparently somebody was sleeping under her house, and then they broke into said house at that point in time, and that's kind of how they found out that that person was sleeping under her house. This is them looking at it.
Say.
You can see like cans and bottles and drinks and residue and.
See any big bag left in there, no?
Oh, there's a lot of bags back here.
Wow.
There's more sleeping bags in the corner.
Dang. That's wild. But on top of finding out that someone lived in her home, someone broke into as well, news had came out that apparently, this is from Jake Lucky, saying that Twitch streamer Minx is no longer with Optic Gaming. She says she was fired by the organization. She's explaining why on stream right now. This is quite the complicated story. It involves multiple sides. So for those of you guys don't know, if you guys don't remember the whole situation that happened with Maya and Mizkif and Slick, and then the whole cover-up story that had occurred with the girl, that she was involved with that because she made a comment about it and was basically saying that the girl was just doing this all for clout, and then she got like a lot of hatred for it. Apparently she said then later she was offering medications. But now Minx's side of the story is about this whole thing with Optic, because Optic is basically let her go, and people believe that they let her go because of that situation. It says here, Minx's side of the story, no response for Optic as now, and she said, I want to clarify. This isn't the Optic house where the break-in happened. When I was released from the psych ward, they told me I had 24 hours to get out of the house, hence why I've had to move 3 times. The past month, they wanted me to sign an NDA to not speak about it. Then one of their employees leaked it to my mods and friends. I haven't spoke about it because I was hoping to get them talk to them more, but they had no interest. And some of the comments below saying, was it due to her laughing and calling an SA victim a liar, then apologizing for it, saying herself lied about it, knowingly what really happened. She said she would have been the biggest brand risk ever. LOL. I don't blame them a bit. She's far out there. So all in all, that just sucks. I hate moving. So moving 3 times in the month sounds like an absolute disaster. And then just realizing that you come out like of a psych ward, and then you have to move again, and then somebody just broke into you. It sounds like a lot's going on with Minx, and I wish her and send her all the best energy and all the well wishes in terms of just recovering back from everything that's occurring to her. But it absolutely seems like a really crappy month for her. So that's a JustaMinx situation. If there's any more updates, I'll let you guys know. But yeah. But all right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you made it to the end, just drop a like. It's an attendance record. Let me know that you made it to the end. I kept your attention. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Brush your teeth because I can smell your halitosis across the screen. Maybe I'll release a video tomorrow. Maybe I'll release a video Wednesday. And remember to keep sending me videos in terms of things you guys want to react to or anything that's kind of wild. One-offs like we did the old thing where we finally reacted to a video and did a lay at Omni. I'll try to drop some more for you guys on that. Despite I know the viewership on those get a little bit lower, but I don't really care, you know. I'm just making videos, so it doesn't matter to me right now. But anyway, I love you guys, okay? Take it easy, be good, and I'll catch y'all later. All right?